Again, just like last year, I got my entry in the last minute. It's like, I know I have all month to make this. I can make it even before, which would be a good idea, but it doesn't occur to me to get this done way ahead of time. But I have a full-time job and I have to have a clear head for my job. I'm gonna tell you about 2 different Jamesons you might not have tried before. If you have, I mean, a lot of people, they know this stuff like the back of their hand. No, don't talk about that, right? But maybe you haven't heard about this other one. So, give me a second here, stick with me, and I'll show you. And if you haven't subscribed, let me just hit that subscribe button, because then you're privy to all the ones that are coming out. And I got a lot of good Irish whiskeys that I'm gonna review. So stick with me, my friends. See you in a bit. So one of the ones I want to tell you about is the Jameson Orange. Now the Jameson Orange is meant to kind of go after the people, more after flavored whiskeys, and are not quite into drinking straight Irish whiskey. So it's a little lower alcohol by volume. It's 30% alcohol by volume, and it's like between $25 to $30. I think I got mine for like $24.99 on sale. But they say on their site that to put a little bit of Sprite or cranberry juice in there, or you can even put like a lemonade and like a wedge of orange in there. But they say on their site it's got a clean finish with a sweet orange aftertaste. Well, that's for sure, because it certainly does have an aftertaste. Let me get behind the bar and I'll tell you a little more about this. I'm doing my editing the day after St. Patrick's Day, so I got my Irish yoga t-shirt on. Now this is an attempt on the Jameson people to get their whiskey in the hands of people that have been flavored whiskey drinkers that are kind of morphing over into drinking whiskey. They could try the Jameson, like orange drinks, like orange fruity drinks, whatever. They can try the Jameson Orange and they can say, oh, Jameson, yeah, and they can get into the Jameson. But I'm going to show you a Jameson that I like for sipping. So that one's going to be a sipping whiskey. So we'll check that one out just next. So let's get to it. Get to it, Ray. Let's go around. Okay, so now I want to show you something on the other end of the spectrum. Jameson has some pretty fine whiskeys also. This is a Jameson that's been done in bourbon barrels, but they took the bourbon barrels and they recharred them. So that's why they call it Black Barrel. So it's been recharred barrels, and it gives it a really good flavor. I mean, this is something that regular Jameson will go for, like, I've seen it on 20 bucks. As cheap as 20 bucks on sale. This goes for like between 35 and 43. I've got it for like 35 on sale. It's a very fine whiskey. Now I like to put a little bit of water in my whiskeys. Don't go, no, water. 2 drops. You get it right off the edge of your finger if you don't have a dropper, but this is more precise. I like it. Now something like this is a tribute to the Coopers. Now I know they made a Jameson Cooper's Crows, which Riley and Carl at Alchemix Bar. So my wife calls out, are you still shooting? Are you shooting a video? And I'm glad I wasn't main to her or nothing, because she throws me down a FedEx pack. They had this cool t-shirt in there. I saw the t-shirt, I love it. She's like, what's it doing, Skulls? I don't know. I like this t-shirt. This t-shirt's cool. So hopefully this will make you expand your Jameson horizons and realize there are more than one Jameson out there. They say more fruits per day. Does that count? I don't think so. But my friends, I would hope you would subscribe and like this. Send it to somebody that you think might like this, and I will get in touch with you just in time for the next round. See you later. So little whiskey got a pot of gold. Here's your pot of gold, whiskey. What do you think, man? There's a leg in there?